Hi there, I'm Jim. I've got my 10-year-old daughter Remy with me. She's videotaping me, and we're going to have a little bit of math class today. I wanted to go over the order of operations for you because I feel this was something that we learned early on as children, and it's something that we can use throughout our entire lifetimes. We all are aware and probably very familiar with the acronym PEMDAS. Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. Which just means we're doing parentheses first, exponent second, multiplication, division third, and then addition and subtraction, the very last order of operations. Here's just another key that you can look at, maybe familiarize yourself with it, is just PEMDAS, same thing, parentheses, exponents, multiply or divide, and then add or subtract. And these are all left to right within the equation. And you just got to do the order of operations first. And this is kind of a good key as to when to do the order of operations first. There is also another little acronym that I came across recently that we're going to dive into a little bit later on in this video, but it's a really good gem. You're going to love it. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go through one of these equations first that I came up with. Through the order of operations, as you can see, we have in parentheses, we have 6 minus 3, which is squared, plus 8 divided by 4. Now, to go through the order of operations first, we're going to go with the PEMDAS method. And it says here, parentheses. We have 6 minus 3 in parentheses. So what we're going to do is I'm going to look at my notes here. 6 minus 3, we have 3, which is still squared. And I'm just going to continue writing out the equation so that we don't get lost in translation here. So we have 3 squared plus 8 divided by 4. Now, we know going in with the PEMDAS method, we have exponents next. So 3 squared is 9. Then we're going to write out the equation again, and we're going to continue to go down the order of operations. Now, a lot of us would think, oh, 9 plus 8, that's easy, 17. But wait a second, we're not just working left to right. We need to follow the order of operations. In that, multiplication and division is before our addition and subtraction. So we got to go 8 divided by 4 is equal to 2. So we rewrite out the equation 9 plus 2. And obviously 9 plus 2 equals 11. And there we have our answer for the first equation of our order of operations. Now here's the really cool part. I came across this other acronym, and maybe you guys have heard this before. And I kind of led on to it a little bit. It's a little gem. Now, gems are groupings, exponents, multiply, divide, subtract, and add. Essentially, it's the same thing as our PEMDAS, just a little bit shorter acronym, something maybe a little bit easier to understand. But here's where I really liked it. We have, when we come down here on my nice cardboard whiteboard, we have a set of parentheses inside of another pair of groupings. So now you're thinking, man, what do we attack here first? I see division, I see addition, I see subtraction, I see multiplication. Well, here's what we do. We have a big grouping right here. And so what we're going to do is we're going to do the parentheses that are inside the grouping first. So we have, in this parentheses, 6 minus 3 is 3. And I'm just writing this out, and I'm going to keep going along with it. So now we know 6 minus 3 is 3. Now our next order of operations, because we're still going to be staying within inside of these brackets, we have a 2 times 3, because the parentheses is also another sign for multiplication. So 2 times 3 is 6. And that's what we have in the brackets right now. And then we just write out the equation. We continue writing this out. Now, we still have brackets, and obviously we have to go 8 minus 6, which is 2. And we're going to continue writing out the equation following the order of operations. Now, we have a 2 divided by 2. That's what some may think. However, this bracket does include multiplication. And remember, when we're doing an equation, we're working left to right. So it's actually 3 times 2 first. So now we have 4 plus 3 times 2 is 6 divided by 2. And now to round this off, we're going to go, all right, 6 divided by 2 is equal to 3. We're going to come up here and give us a little room here. So 4 plus 6 divided by 2 is 3. And 4 plus 3, we will have our answer of 7. So that's just another great way, another great acronym that's a little bit shorter, maybe easier to remember and understand our order of operations. So thank you very much. This is my presentation.